people, to another episode of Investors Playbook Live. As always, you have your co hosts, Deshaun and Cornell. This is a very special week, folks, because in just a few days, we will be attending the Invest Fest event happening this year um, on this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know the exact dates. What is that? August 21st, August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. All right. We will be at InvestFest um, as a vendor, so you will be able to come and learn more about Investors Playbook. We did do this last year. This year we came with more heat. We are more prepared, so we hope that we see you all there. But that's what this episode is going to be about. We're going to talk about our experiences from last year. We're going to be talking about all the new things that we're going to have to offer this upcoming year. I'm gonna just pause right there because we got some surprises for you. But go ahead, Cornell. What what are you feeling about this upcoming week? I know we got InvestFest in like 5 days, man. How you feeling?
I feel good, man, especially from like our experience from last year, just how many people we met, just how many minds we've shifted. It was just a dope experience, man. I wish we had more content, and I know that's something that I want to do more this
Mm,
year. Just have more content with us in the community, just helping people out, giving them information, and also just doing our thing, man. I know we both are social people. We love talking to people, meeting new people, engaging with people. So this
mm.
is this is where I feel at home, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. I remember the first time we went to InvestFest, man. As non-vendors, we just went to attend. Um, and being a vendor is such a different experience, you know? Totally different experience. So yeah, I too am very excited about this upcoming weekend, about being able to network, about being able to engage with those individuals who really just want to change their lives. They want to come and learn about ways to make their financial situation better. And that is what our intention is at InvestFest 2025. We want to talk to the people who want to better themselves financially, right? We want to give them the plays, give them the games, and not just them, maybe someone that they care about, right? So yeah, definitely excited. I think this vending experience is gonna be one for the books, and we're gonna for sure capture tons of content this time for sure. I'll bring the tripod and everything, so we're gonna have the camera rolling, man. Um, but for the people, oh, go ahead. Were you about to say something? Oh, for the people that are tuning in, like, what are some of the new things that we got for them, bro? What can they expect if they come visit us at InvestFest?
All right, man. So of course we've been working. So when you come to our booth, of course we'll have an engaging activity for you all, right? But also, when it comes to our book that we had last year, of course, we revamped it. So we made a second edition. So this book is going to have a lot more information. We're going to cover a vast amount of topics, and just make sure that you know exactly what you need to be doing when it comes to your financial situation. So definitely check out our new book, Volume Two. And also, we have something for our little people, man, the our future, right? So we got something for the kids, man. We have a children's book. So recommended ages third to fifth grade. But you can go a little higher, you can go a little lower, of course. Um, but we came out with a new series. This is the first of its kind. It's the Adventures of Penny Parker. So she's going to be going through a lot of different scenarios, and in this first book is going to be about borrowing and the importance of not lending out more than what you can afford, and also paying back your debts. So make sure y'all check it out. It's good for the kids. As you all know, in grade school, there was a lack of financial literacy, and that's why we're in the situation that we are in now. So we want to make sure that our offspring are educated in the field, like just when it comes to the simple things. Of course, they're not going to get into like stocks and things of that nature, but you got to start with the basics, like buying and spending, borrowing, and just things of that nature. We want to make sure that they've read about these scenarios before they get into the real world, and they're able to just have a plan.
Precisely. Yeah, I think that's going to be a game changer. Last year, when we were meeting people as they came up to the booth, they had either kids themselves or they had nephews or nieces, and they were very interested in better ways for their younger siblings or their younger kids or their younger nieces and their younger family members, better ways to engage them in finances. Because if you are a parent who is learning about finances, it might be difficult for you to talk about finances with your kid, right? Because you're learning it yourself. So, yeah, I think that both books are going to be phenomenal. The children's book, especially though, because it is a way that a kid can kind of grasp the idea of what it means to learn to handle your money. And like you said, it's just the first of its kind. There are going to be more adventures that Penny goes on. So the borrowing blunder is just the first one. I'm excited to see what else we create when it comes to Penny Parker and her stories. So yeah, those are going to be the two physical items that we're going to be offering at InvestFest. Volume 2 of the Investor's Playbook, 6-step process, and then the Adventures of Penny Parker, the borrowing blunder, both surrounding finances, financial literacy, both great books. And then wealth for all ages. So it doesn't matter if you're in third grade or if you are a graduate of college or if you are 40 years old and or if you're about to retire, doesn't matter. These books can be for you, right? It depends on your situation. So yeah, I think that is going to be one of the hugest exciting things. One of the most exciting things at the booth is going to be us talking to people about our second edition of our book. So yeah. Um Another thing that we will be talking about at the booth is our Discord community, right? So we're cracking open the Discord. We have been asked so many times to like create a community where people can come and discuss and learn about finances on a regular. So yeah, we want to offer that community to you all, right? The people that are going to be coming to the booth and learning about finances, a way to keep in constant contact with us and with other individuals who want to learn about finances. So the Investors Playbook Discord community will be just that. We're talking daily conversations. You know what I mean? Daily conversations on news, what's happening, stock watch list, the whole nine, everything that you could imagine would come with a group that is constantly wanting to elevate through investing and through stocks and through finances. That's what the Discord is going to be all about. So I'm extremely excited to launch that. I think that again digs into what we enjoy doing most, which is helping the community. Because at the end of the day, yes, this is a business, but what we really want to do is help other people get right, right? Like that's the goal. The goal is to help individuals get their finances together. The Discord community, I think, is a great place for people to get on the right track, but then also stay on the right track, right? Because if you surround yourself with people who are also wanting to elevate financially, iron sharpens iron. So definitely excited about the Discord community as well. Quinn, anything you want to add to that though? Before we
And also what I love about it is just meeting the people that are there to better themselves. I know that you said earlier that everyone's there to better themselves. Um, it's just a different type of environment because
hmm
when you go to just like regular places, like you might have some people that are going to the club every day. You might have some people that don't really know what they want to do. Here, everyone is being intentional. The general admission is $250. So for someone to invest that much into their own personal growth, you're serious. $250 isn't a little bit of money. That's not something that you just that you just throw out there just because.
right.
Like you
General
you are
admission
trying
to InvestFest, right?
right. You are
Okay.
trying to get something from this. All right. You are being intentional. And I appreciate anyone that has the mindset to do that. That's who I want to be around. That's who I want to talk to. And that's who I want to see this upcoming weekend.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, man. I agree with you. I think that people who are going to be at InvestFest are intentional people. Um, they either want to better themselves, better their family, or better help better the community, or they're in the same boat as us and they want to help better the community, right? Because everyone there is not just a patron. Some people there are also vendors, but I think that leads to my next point, which is another reason why I love InvestFest so much, is because the other entrepreneurs that are there that we get to meet, the other vendor booths that have that same drive, that same energy. It might not be the same product, but they also have a proponent that is going to assist the community in becoming better at what they do. And everyone's just so different and so versatile. Like last year, I met we met other people who were doing investing advice, right? We met people who were selling clothes. We met people who were producing apps. It just the list of people who are doing different things just goes on and on. So that is always one of my favorite parts of being a vendor is meeting the other vendors that are there, seeing what their mission is, or hearing what their purpose is with their job. So another thing that I'm excited about jumping around, talking to the different vendors, potentially interviewing them, and seeing what they got going on. I think
Oh,
that's
and yeah, the interviews, man.
hmm
Just being able to that was a good way for us to engage the community. I really love the interviews and I hope to do more. So if you come by the booth and you have something to share, come chop it up with us, man. We'll do an interview together, and yeah, we'll share you to the community and everything. I'm looking forward to those also. And just with everything that we've mentioned when it comes to like the book, the Discord, us engaging the community, I really feel like this has a huge impact on the community. Um, I I can't stress enough how it just seems like we're behind the eight ball, especially like our black and brown community when it comes to financial literacy. So being in a space that's mostly, with- that's mostly black. Like, just
yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. It's it's cool to me, man. And then for us to be able to affect somebody's life just with some information, like we just say, hey, because sometimes it's people just not knowing, right? People hear about stocks, but a lot of times when I talk to people with stocks, they think it's gambling, or they say, "Oh, stocks are just up and down," but people aren't getting the whole story. Like that's my biggest pet peeve because I feel like that's what kept me out of stocks when I was like, earlier in life. People say, "Oh, it's up and down," but they don't mention that it's more up than down over time. And I,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like we don't have the whole story. And I feel like this is us giving people the real playbook because people have been misinformed for a
Yeah.
long period of time. So this is what we stand for. This is why we're Investors Playbook. We're giving people the playbook to wealth. And of course, this isn't something that we're just thinking about. This is something that is tried and true. This is something that we've experienced in our lives. I know investing has changed my life tremendously. If I wasn't
hmm
investing, I don't know where I'd be.
That's true, man. Couldn't have said it better myself, brother. You are 100% correct. Hearing people talk to me about how they operate their investments is even more interesting. There was one gentleman I was talking to the other day. He's like, "Yeah, I invest, and when I see it go down, I take my money out and I put it somewhere safe, and then when it goes back up, I put my money back in." I was like, "That you can't operate like that for real, man. Like your money won't grow the way you want it to if you continue to pull the money out, if you continue to try and time the market with your long-term investments, right? Taking the money out, having that uh what do they call it, the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You take your money out because you think that you're going to lose all of your money. And then when you see it going back up, you put your money back in. So now yeah, it's just really hard to try and predict that. So I think that one of the things that we would also like to teach is just the mindset, the financial literacy mindset, the wealth mindset, the not needing or having the feeling of wanting to constantly be afraid of your money going away if you are investing. There is proponents to the stock market, day trading, um, same day expiration options that could feel a little like gambling. What we educate people on is the others, like literally the other spectrum, the long-term investing, um, the not needing to look at the stock market every single day type of investing. So really excited to help shift some of the people's mindset that are thinking stock market is dangerous, or if they are in the stock market, they are doing it in a way that causes them dread instead of that feeling of abundance. So yeah, wanting to shift that mindset for a lot of people, which if you crack open the book, you'll see that is the very first play, the
and it,
wealth
and it's
mindset. Go
and it's
ahead.
hard to do that because like when you're online, you'll see a bunch of people like posting, "Oh, I made $15,000 in one day from doing a same day option and stuff like that." Like it's hard, man.
Yeah.
But one thing that you have to realize, people are only going to post their gains. Okay,
Hmm.
so social media is a highlight reel. You have to be weary because yeah, they might have made 15,000 that day, but how much did they lose over time over the past few months?
Right.
Because what they don't mention is over 95% of day traders are not profitable.
Facts.
So you have to ask yourself, is this person part of that 5%? Or are they just posting whenever they win?
Right. And how much in the whole, yeah, how much in the whole are they? They posted one win of 15,000, but are there do their losses outweigh? And you just never know. You never know, right? Because of the aspect of social media. Uh, yeah, I like that. The highlight reel. That's literally what it is. It's just people only post the best sides of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, don't fall for the trap. um,
You fall for the
trying
trap.
trying to time the market is extremely difficult, and you probably get hit in the face a couple times before you start to even feel like you know what you're doing, right? And even then, the market can do whatever it wants to do.
And so you don't really know what you're doing.
Right. You
Well,
might, oh,
so
I understand now. No, you don't. You thought you
yeah.
did, but
And so I'm not saying that day trading is a bad thing,
right.
but my thing is you want to make sure you have the foundation first and
Hmm.
that you're heavily invested in reputable stocks and mutual funds. And then you want to take that very small percentage of what you have. You want to day trade with that, right? We don't gamble majority of our money. We want to get risky with a little bit of our money. Like I'm gonna play with maybe like 1, maybe 2%.
Exactly.
But anything more than that, nah, you're pushing it.
Mm-mm. Don't get that FOMO, man. That's how you dig yourself a bigger hole. You get into that fear of missing out, thinking that you missed the boat. I mean, we fell for it before on a couple of these little crypto stocks back in the day. You know what I mean? But you live and you learn. And what we've learned is that through the years of investing, the tried and true method has been the long-term investments. The long-term investments have garnished a lot more money over time than those one off, two off pops that you can't really recreate. You can't reproduce that. So yeah, I know we kind of went down a rabbit hole, but definitely looking forward to helping people shift from that mindset as one of the first things that we talk about in our book. The first play is laying the foundation, and part of laying that foundation is a shifting mindset from thinking that you don't deserve it, or thinking that you have to get it super fast, or thinking that it's not for you, to the opposite of all those. So yeah, this has got me even more hyped and more excited about InvestFest, man, just talking about it now. So definitely looking forward to it, man.
For sure. It's about to go
Hmm.
crazy, man. I'm looking
Mm.
forward to meeting y'all. If y'all stop, if somebody is on here that's stopping by InvestFest, make sure you look for us, man. Make sure you look for our booth. We'll be
Hmm.
there. And we love to talk to you. Just see where your mindset is. If you have something that you want to add, just let us know.
Please
And maybe
do.
we can get you on an interview. So
Heck
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, Monday too. Um, we're gonna pop up at the event in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Monday we are going to Controllerize, my favorite event in Atlanta. All right. I'm there every Monday. And I they allowed us to have a booth there, right? So right after InvestFest, we will be we'll be stationed at Controller Eyes that Monday, starting at 9 o'clock and ending at 1 o'clock a.m. We'll be there, and if the entry, if you get an early bird, is $10 for Controller Eyes. If you don't get the early bird, it's 15. Don't pay at the door. Get your ticket before you get there. If you go to the door, it's going to be $20. So early bird $10. You missed the early bird 15, but if you pay at the door, $20. But it's the best event in the city of Atlanta. Make sure you pull up. We'll be there, and we would love to see you.
Can't wait, man. It's been a minute since I've been to Controller Eyes, so it's been, I think, what, 2 years? Well, I don't remember last year,
You
but
you came last year.
I did come last year. Okay.
Yeah, because that's when I beat you in Super Smash Brothers, bro.
That's what you remember. Okay, okay. Nah. Controller Eyes is dope, man. I remember the first time we went years ago. It's changed a lot, but the
It
vibes are
has.
still there. Yeah, it's changed a
I,
lot.
and, and I think it changed for the better, man. Because like right now, it's more intimate.
Yeah,
Like back in the old venue, it's like you couldn't really have a conversation with anybody because everything was loud. Like everybody's dancing like in a dance floor. But now it's like it's so easy to meet someone at
yeah,
Controller Ops. Like
yeah.
there's games all across the venue. Like really, you can just pick up a game, walk into somebody, be like, "What's up?"
Right.
And that's it. You done made a good connection right there. Also, they got video games in the corner. So if you like to play games, people are always there. You got the outside. It's
Hmm.
just a vibe, man. You got
Yeah,
vendors that are always there. They change out the vendors every week. It's cool, man. It's a
that's
nice
what's
vibe.
up. Cool. Yeah, so we're gonna be there. So we got two vending events this upcoming weekend. We got InvestFest happening Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we have Controllerized Monday night. So it's gonna be a very busy weekend slash going into next week. But this is what we do, man. We wanna educate. We want to provide that financial literacy, and yeah, we're gonna enjoy it. I know it. I know it's gonna be a good time. It was a good time last year. InvestFest was fire. So same this year. More things for you all, and then plus we're adding the controller eyes on top of that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a dope weekend, man.
It will be.
Yep. All right,
All
bro.
right.
We got anything else for him?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. Well, look, we appreciate you all for tuning in. If you have made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share with a friend. Um, we will see you at InvestFest
Or
and
controllers.
or Controllerize. All right. And with that, peace out. Catch y'all next week.
Peace.